If you've been thinking about getting broiler chickens, yay, that's so exciting. Raising your own meat is so fun and so rewarding, but it can be overwhelming to get started. So today we're going to be talking about a few things that you need to do to order your broiler chicks. So where and how to get them. Hey, this is Ashley at Hatchery Homestead, and I have been raising my own chicken for, oh boy, maybe like 10 years now. I don't even know. I've lost track. And so I wanted to walk through a few of the steps that I go through when ordering chicks. So the first step is to decide on the type of broiler chicken you want. And there are really two main breeds, Cornish Cross and Freedom Ranger. I'm not going to go into that too much in this video. I will be doing a video about that though in the future that you should check out. For the sake of this video, we're going to assume you're going with Cornish Cross because that is the most popular broiler chicken breed, and that's personally what I use. So where do you get your Cornish Cross chickens from? Well, you can get them from a variety of different hatcheries, but the three hatcheries that I've used and have really good experiences with are Whelp, Hoover Hatchery, and Murray McMurray. Now, all three hatcheries have very different prices. You can check them out on their websites, but I ended up sticking with the hatchery that has the cheapest prices because for a while I was growing birds for sale, and every little cent of margin counts when you're doing this for profit. So I ended up deciding to stick with Whelp Hatchery because I couldn't really find a difference among those three different hatcheries other than price. I've been very, very happy with them. I actually just ordered our 2024 chicks from Whelp a few days ago, so we'll be getting them in a few weeks. If you want to consider more than price when thinking about getting chicks, another good thing to consider is the distance from your house. So all of these hatcheries, I believe, are in Iowa, and I'm in Minnesota, so it's very, very close. But if you're in California and one of your hatcheries is close to you, like on the West Coast, and another one that you're thinking of getting is on the East Coast, choose the one that's closer because your chicks won't have as far to travel. If you're looking for more quick tips on choosing a hatchery, I recommend checking out my video, Where to Get Your Chickens From. I'll link it up there. So you've decided where to get your chicks from. Yay. The next thing that you really want to consider is when to get your chicks. And the most important thing when you're booking and ordering your broiler chickens is to make sure that you have your butcher plans in place before you order the chicks. So are you going to be butchering them yourselves, or are you going to be taking them to a butcher? Now, processors can book out really, really far in advance. Like, I've called some before in February and they were already booked for the entire next summer. So make sure that you check with your processor before you order your birds to make sure that your dates are available. Because with chickens like Cornish Cross, they mature in 7 to 8 weeks, and you really don't want to let them go longer than that. If you're getting into that 10, 12 week range, you're gonna run into a lot more health issues, which you don't want to deal with. So get your butcher date set. Now, it's not as big of a deal if you're butchering them yourselves, although you still want to make sure you're clearing your calendar and that you're setting that date on your calendar. So, like I said, I just ordered a couple batches of birds. I already on my planner have chicks arriving, and this is when we're butchering. All right, so you know where, you know when you're ordering them for. Now let's talk a little bit about the options that they give you. So basically, when you check out, you're going to have a few different things that you're going to have to select. You're going to have to select the gender of the bird. Are you getting males, females, or straight run or unsexed birds? Unsexed tends to be cheaper, so I normally go for that because I don't really care if they're males or females. The males aren't going to get aggressive. They're not going to start crowing because they're processed at such a young age. If you're wanting a more cohesive, like you want all your birds to be the same size, you could get just males or just females because males are going to grow a little faster and be bigger than your females. So if you're like, I want every bird to be like the same size, of course it's not going to be the same, but way more consistent, stick with one of the sexes. Some people, because Cornish cross tend to grow super fast, they want to slow down that growth to try to get a healthier bird and avoid some of the health issues. And in that case, choosing female birds is a good option because they do tend to grow a little bit slower and not get as large. Another decision you're going to have to face is, are you going to do vaccinations? Are you going to do a coccidiosis spray? I always say no to these because I try to raise my birds as naturally as possible. I've never had issues, so I don't select it. I don't do that. Plus, I don't have to pay for it. And that's pretty much the basics to ordering your broiler chickens. I am so excited for you. Yay to growing your own meat. Over the course of the summer, we will be making a lot more videos on raising our meat birds, processing our meat birds, answering a lot of questions around broilers in general. So stick around, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.